Go ahead.
Hi everyone, I'm Maddie Varela. As I said earlier, I work for Plantronics, and I actually work in field marketing. I cover Texas through Florida, and I help manage our SpiceCorps account. So it's really exciting for me to be here today because I'm usually sometimes on the other side of the country. So I'm excited to be here and a part of the making of history, I guess, with the largest group.
Absolutely.
So today I'm just going to go through a little bit about who Plantronics is, Unified Communications, and then just follow up with how we're involved in SpiceCorps. I know we have some people lined up after me, so I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet with respect to the schedule. So if I breeze through anything and you have a question, just please feel free to grab me after, or even ask me at the end of the presentation. So why Plantronics? In case you're not familiar with the brand, we are a headset company. We are headquartered in Santa Cruz, California, but we are a global company. We have offices in over 20 countries. So we are a leader in the contact center as well as in the business world in terms of Bluetooth headsets. Plantronics is a very conservative company, so we actually have a very strong financial position, zero debt, positive cash flow. Basically what that means is we're in a good financial position to take on this new trend towards unified communications, which I'm going to get into a little bit further in the presentation. So to start off, we are over 50 years old. We started in 1961, actually as an aviation headset company. Our co-founders were just sick of wearing those big, bulky aviation headsets. So they made the lightest headset in the market at that time. And then another cool tidbit is in 1969, the first words that were spoken on the moon were actually spoken through a Plantronics headset. So we don't only make stuff for planes and moon stuff now, we are in the business world. So it actually started, or else I wouldn't be here, right? So in the 80s is when they started spearheading being in contact centers, so setting the industry standard for headsets and call centers. And moving on towards now and today, like I said, I'm going to get into unified communications is kind of where we're headed as a company. So this slide is just to tell you guys about a lot. It is creepy. You know what? I second that. It is a little creepy. I saw this in person. It is creepy. But we do have uncompromising audio quality. A lot goes behind the headsets. It's not just design. There's very rigorous testing in terms of science, Acoustic Labs. This is a real-life acoustic lab that I've actually been in, simulating really noisy environments. So if you stand in this room, it's a foam room, pretty much the size, smaller than this living room, simulating playgrounds, construction sites, a noisy cafe, and then this creepy man is speaking into the headset. And then on the outside of the room, you'll have monitors where you hear what the end user is hearing, and that's kind of how they help combat noise cancellation, wind noise, things like that. So there's a lot that goes behind. And actually, one other creepy note, we have a wall of ears at corporate headquarters. So, a wall of ears. So if you feel like you have a
I thought you said beers. I was like, that's
that would actually be very fitting, right? It would be fitting. But we do have a wall of ears. So if you're one of those people that says, I have a weird ear and nothing ever fits on my ear, they mold it and literally put it on a wall.
Oh my
and
God.
So it's just to make sure that right now we actually fit about 97%
I don't
of the ears.
want my ear hanging on somebody's wall.
Basically, what I meant by this is there's a lot of science behind the headset. I'm
sure that's what you meant.
Yes.
That's not the way it came across.
Yeah. Okay, so best of breed partners. We do partner up with all the major players in the industry. This is just to basically make sure that regardless of the phone you're using, soft phone or hard phone, we want to make sure that we're efficiently used with these major players. In terms of Microsoft, we actually have Microsoft certified headsets that meets the requirements. So, we have on our website, if you have a certain phone, if you type it onto our website, it'll actually pull an entire list of headsets that'll work with that phone. So there's a lot of phones out there. So the way we communicate is changing. Basically, what I wanted to get across with this slide is this blue box right here. Nearly 97% of mobile employees carry 2 or more mobile devices, and over 50% carry 3 or more. So we are using not just one mode of communication, we are using multiple methods. some more on trends. If you notice here, video conferencing, web conferencing, and audio conferencing have all increased over 50% since 2005. So PC use and computer use for communication has increased. It's only going to continue to increase. Some of you might already be using it for Skype webinars, especially for business use. So with this rise also comes a rise in the need for audio equipment that's going to make sure that you're heard clearly and you hear clearly through your computer. So, lost in translation, I know that email and IM is still a really popular means of communication. It's obviously, I'm sure all of us spend all day emailing. But Plantronics actually did a study, and 71% of email issues were actually solved over the phone. 42% of IM issues were solved over the phone. So even though we are using a lot of email and IM, voice is still a component in the way we communicate. I'm sure you guys have even experienced, like when I write emails, sometimes it turns into a 10-page novel. I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to pick up the phone and call this person. So voice is not lost, it's still there. So what is unified communications? This lengthy definition basically means that aiming to unify all the ways business or professionals are using ways to communicate into one critical point of connection. So mobile phone, desk phone, computer, home phone. Plantronics really aims to take all of those and make one pivotal point of connection, which is going to be the headset. So we do have a unified communications line. To start off, the Bluetooth headset, one of our most popular is the Voyager Pro UC. With Bluetooth, you're going to get about 32 feet of range. And the Voyager Pro UC in particular, actually I have it on, not on purpose, that was weird. It's this little guy, it's a Bluetooth headset. It works with your mobile phone and your PC. It comes with this little USB that you can keep, I usually keep mine popped in since it's so small. So this will allow you to seamlessly switch between your mobile phone and your computer for calls.
Will it do it automatically?
Yes. It'll,
It's with a dongle?
So
How much is it?
This one retails. It retails between $99. Plantronics doesn't sell direct, so depending on where you buy from. Your company probably has a distributor that might even sell
You
it.
support any other new Bluetooth that goes up to what's that?
The 4.0?
So,
Well, I mean, like if you have your cell phone in your pocket and you just walked in, I mean, which one takes priority?
so
Multi-device pairing.
it will switch seamlessly between both. So if are you saying if your cell phone starts ringing?
No, I mean, yeah, you walk in, you're sitting at your computer. I mean, obviously your cell phone.
You want to
is
assign
closer than
priority?
your computer is.
It'll revert to whatever you use last. So, well, you can have up to 7 devices actually connected to it, but it'll revert from what you used last between the top 2.
But there's still a manual process involved, something like that.
In terms of switching between phone calls.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
So-
I guess if
PC
you're going
takes priority. over
mobile to
your cell
mobile,
phone.
you have to do a connect.
You're not going to have a phone
Yeah,
call
whichever
with
way
a
to pick
PC.
up.
If you're on your PC, it's not going to answer the phone. If you're on, the phone, it's not going to answer the PC.
Well, I was thinking
Skype
like
kind of or something.
IM or something like that.
But if you're already on
Yeah.
a phone call, then it's not going to do it.
Yeah.
If you're connected to one, nothing else is going to connect.
Right.
Do you
and-
support the new Bluetooth? The 300 meters, whatever, 300 feet, whatever it is?
To my knowledge, Bluetooth is 3.
No, I've got a motor. I've got this one, but I also bought a new Motorola. And I go about 150, 200 feet from my phone.
It should then. Our products are pretty up to date, so
Okay.
I can get the exact answer for you actually, but I'm pretty sure it's
Supposed to be 300 feet.
But
Yeah,
well, DEC technology is 350 feet. So that was, the DEC/Bluetooth technology, that's 350 feet. So that's our Savvy
Yeah,
series.
that's like 2.4 or that's 2.4 gigahertz or something.
1.9. Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm
that-
talking strictly Bluetooth.
Okay, so Bluetooth, our product should be pretty up to date.
Okay.
Obviously with headset. So I'll double check and make sure I get you the precise answer. But DEC technology, we do have a Savvy 700 series, and like they mentioned, this is going to be the 350 feet. So if you are really mobile within your office, this is going to allow you a wider range. Also, DEC technology runs on its own wavelength, so it's not competing with us. So you're going to get stronger audio quality. Our Savvy series actually works as a 3-in-1, so you can use it with your mobile phone, your desk phone, as well as your PC. So regardless of where you're getting pinged, again, it'll all stream here and you can remote answer. The flexible communications hub is basically a hub about this big, and it allows you to switch between your PC and your desk phone. USB headsets, that's pretty much for those of you who don't really walk around, you kind of just like to plug and play. Our headsets have stereo capabilities, so you can listen to music, you can speak, just for people who don't need that.
Meat.
And then USB speakerphones.
Yeah, see, don't follow him. Just go to the kitchen.
So USB speakerphones, that's what I use personally. I heard a couple of you mention that you work virtually or work from home. This is a 3-in-1 as well, so it pops straight into your PC, but it also has Bluetooth, so it works with your mobile phone, and then it has a jack for your home phone, so 3-in-1 again, and it'll all stream to your speakerphone. So I keep it popped into my PC, and regardless if my mobile rings or I get a call through Link, it'll stream there, and I could choose to answer it from there. Since it's Bluetooth, I could also stream it this way. So just flexible, moving around, especially if you work from home, you're all over the place, so it's a great product. This slide is just basically to let you know if you're worried about security and very private information, we do meet Sarbanes-Oxley and HIPAA security requirements for DACT, and then Bluetooth security. There is quite a few layers of security, so you don't have to really worry about people listening into your phone. So what's next for Plantronics? We did launch the Plantronics developer community. We have our software development kit available online, so if you code or you know people that code, basically it's allowing people to go on and download this kit and make apps for headsets now. This is actually what we're going to talk about at the SpiceCorps. Who's going to SpiceCorps? Anyone? Awesome. We're doing a breakout session on this community that we just launched. So we're going to deliver contextual intelligence through our software Spoke. So to give you an example, like say proximity, for instance. So if you're wearing your headset, you work in the healthcare industry, we're working on creating apps to know where you are in relation to, say, your computer. So if you walk more than 20, 30 feet away from your computer knows it because it's speaking to your headset, it'll automatically lock. And when you're back in range, it'll automatically unlock. So apps like that is really what the future is for Plantronics. We're not just going to be headsets anymore, we're really going to stream to.
When you say SDK, are you talking about .NET?
I'm sorry?
Are you talking about .NET?
Yes, so I don't know the specific.
Or Apple?
I know there's specific languages that you're asking, but
Like the Apple, like mobile device platform? Does it support that?
I don't.
I was just curious.
Yeah, well, I do know. I'm gonna have to get you a more specific answer. I'm not very good on this one, but we are doing. No, it's okay. But if you want more in-depth information. I work in marketing, so I.
Well, it's just, you know, everybody throws out SDK, and it's like, okay, Java, .NET.
I've been asked that question in the past, and to be honest, I knew the answer before, and it's been a while, but I can get the answer for you definitely.
Okay.
But we are speaking about this in We are speaking about
I'd be
this.
surprised if it's done.
You would be surprised if it wasn't
Java.
.NET?
Yeah. I know, I'd be surprised if it was.
Really?
Maybe
What?
the Microsoft platform. And
Or is
then
it-
they're trying to like get out, you know, pick something a little more, you know,
It
right
would just
one
be
street,
what, C only?
run mini.
I can probably get you that answer. With
Yeah.
Luckily, they're on California time, so it's not there. And then lastly, we are in SpiceWorks. We are a SpiceWorks partner. We have currently 15,000 followers. So if you're not following us and you like our products or are interested in it, we do have a page. We do a lot of products and promos on it, a lot of raffle giveaways, and just updates on our products if you want to keep up to date. And that's pretty much it. That's our website. If you want to specifically go to SMB, we have /SMB for Plantronics. And so, for the raffle, what year were we founded?
1961.
Well, okay, you have to raise your hand or okay, right.
1961. 8 years before we put a man on the moon.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask another one now because I really had no idea. Unless it was you.
That was me with the first one. I guarantee that one.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't raise your hand. I did too. You didn't have to.
Yeah, no, he did have it both times, I'm pretty sure.
Cheers. Enjoy your board. All right, that's all. Thank you.